What is up, everybody? And we are back for another episode in this F1 Manager career mode. If you haven't been following along, well, good, because we are dead last. You can see there, 10th in the standings, 4 points. Alfa Romeo with 6 points, McLaren 8, Williams 11. And we did actually have new upgrades come into the last race. We just had a stinker of a race. I mean, we have a look in Zandvoort. Where are the times? Previous race results right here. You can see Lando Norris picks up 7th place, a big haul of points for McLaren, a big haul of points for Alfa Romeo. Williams and Haas also scored points. We were one of the only teams that didn't score points that weekend because we bottled it. It was an absolute bottle job from Tsunoda and De Vries, and we said we are getting rid of Nick De Vries this episode. Look, I do feel a little bad. But at the same time, we can't afford to finish last in the championship, in the Constructors' Championship. So we are going to go for Danny Rick. He looks a bit silly in that suit. But we are going to go for Danny Rick and try and bring him into the team, replace him in that second seat. So we're going to go for car number 1, replacing Nick De Vries. How cheap can we get him? Okay, we sent a proposal to test the waters, 2.8 million. He's obviously on 4.3, so he's going to want a lot more than that. He's loving the sign-on bonus. Okay, how cheap do we think we can get him? Our car, we've got that. We had that big upgrades last episode, and Monza is a good track for us. I think he could cook around Monza and potentially score us some good points and move us up the constructor standings. He doesn't want 4.3. Low patience level. This is literally the last offer we could give him. Oh my. Do we go big? I say 5.2 mil. 5.2 mil. You could even have a cheeky race bonus if you finish inside the top 8. There you go. Danny Rick, what are we saying now? Send in proposal. Is he joining Alpha Tauri? You mug. You mug. Another option is honestly Teo Porcher. I mean, we have a look. Can we compare this? Yeah, let's compare this to De Vries. So, Porcher, better in the cornering, better under braking, better control. He's going to be faster than De Vries. It's just De Vries has better racecraft. He's got better defending, overtaking, adaptability, and smoothness. There we go. 3 seasons for Porcher. What are you saying? 1.2 million on the salary. You got a cheeky signing bonus. Okay, he's going to want more money. He's going to want a lot more money. I say we give him 1.8. We test the waters again. Mate, this is a chance at F1. You got to take it. He does take it. Porcher is going to be driving for Alpha Tauri in Monza. Nick De Vries, we've had enough. See you later. Porcher is in the seat. I mean, Liam Lawson's probably looking like, what the hell's going on over here? But we've poached Porcher from Alfa Romeo. We're going to see how they do towards the end of the season. Tsunoda's seat is not confirmed yet. He could lose a seat at the end of the year. We could put in Liam Lawson. Lawson is still our reserve driver. But Porcher is in the seat. Thank you very much. I should also say as well, since they added the career difficulty, I have upped it to hard and hard. So we are playing on the most difficult settings. I mean, you have a look at this as well. I think Lawson, he's a little too raw to step into that seat just yet. 75 overall rating. He could get in that seat. Probably not next year, maybe in a couple years. I want to see how Tsunoda does towards the end of the year, because I'm not scared to put Danny Rick or a more experienced driver in that seat. We've got our long-term driver. We can maybe tell Liam Lawson to bounce if we want, but we'll keep him reserved for at least next year. And we'll see what happens there. Yuki Tsunoda, he'll be starting from the back of the grid. We've got to take brand new parts. Pretty much, we're going to do it for everyone for him. And next time out, we're going to take brand new parts for Theo Porcher as well, because they decided, Nick De Vries and Tsunoda decided to do a bit of a crashing session last time out. So their cars are all messed up. You can see these are the best that Porcher has. So we're going to keep him out there, and he won't be taking any penalties for his first Grand Prix with Alpha Tauri. But Tsunoda will be starting right from the back of the grid. So Tsunoda staying in the pits. The thing is, I want to put Tsunoda out there, but at the same time, I don't want him to knock Porcher out. If you know what I mean. I might, you know what, screw it. I'll let him have one run, just so he can get some confidence on the updated setup. And he'll at least have that knowledge for the race. And if Porcher wants to go through, he'll probably have to outdo his teammate. What are we looking at?
Follow the reference.
Sonoda? Poor chair? Hello? 4 tenths quicker than Yuki Tsunoda. Just so you know, Tsunoda is on brand new engines. Poor chair is not. Surely Tsunoda got held up somewhere. We're going to leave Tsunoda in the pits because there is potential for poor chair to get into Q2 here. So Tsunoda, he's out. He had a stinker of a lap as well. We're going to wait right till the end until the grip is as high as possible. Albon is on his second lap right now. He's got about a 10th on us. See if Albon improves or not. He's on his flyer. He's going to come round the Parabolica, or what used to be called the Parabolica. He doesn't improve. If poor chair improves by a 10th, he will be in Q2 in his first ever qualifying session. Let him cook. I'm going to lose my mind. He's got green in the first sector. How have you just sat on the inside there? That's ridiculous. I think poor chair might be out now. That's outrageous. It's going to be a yellow middle sector. It's green again. Okay, he's cooking. He is cooking. Hold up. He needs to find 2 temps. He needs to get ahead of Oscar Piastri, the man that held him up. Coincidental? I think not. That's ridiculous. Theo Porcher, what's he got? Around the final corner, up to the line. Guan Yu Zhou, did he improve? No, he didn't. Porcher! Oh, what a lap! Where's he pulled that from? He's pulled that out of his arse. Up into P10. Yuki Tsunoda, look over your shoulder, mate, because if he's going to outperform you like this, you will not be in that seat next season. What a lap from Theo Porcher. On our flyer now, we do have some people that just finished their flying laps. They could get in our way, which would be actually very frustrating. Look how slow they're going. Oh, Porcher, he could get blocked here. He's on his flying lap. We've got to improve because Hulkenberg and Magnussen have got up ahead. Okay, he got out of the way nice. You got 2 cars. This could be troublesome. They're both going slow. Do it down the straight. Do it down the straight. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. Next one down the straight. What's Porcher doing? He's not improving. He did not improve through the first sector. We could be in trouble. We could be going out in Q2. More cars getting out of the way. It's like, I mean, traffic. He had to brake there. Okay, we're done now. We're done now. That's annoying. That's annoying. They don't even get out of the way properly still. But P12 for his first ever qualifying, we'll take that. We'll happily take that. He was 4 tenths faster than Tsunoda at his first lap. Although I'm not sure if Tsunoda got held up or not. But what a lap that was from Porcher to get into Q2. And he couldn't quite replicate that to get into Q3. But P12 on the grid. Magnussen and Russell take penalties. It's probably going to be P10 as well. Well, they've got to go through Q3, but I'm sure we'll get ahead of Magnussen. Maybe Russell as well, so we'll find out. We're starting P7 with Porcher. There's that many penalties. Cook. He's going to cook. He is going to cook in Monza. Yeah, no, I want to go mediums to hards. I don't think the soft, medium, soft is the best, at least for us at all. We'll go mediums, try and get a decent start, and hold it with Theo Porcher on his debut. This could be debut points. I mean, Monza's not a difficult track to get up to speeds with, but what a performance this would be, and what a statement this would be if he could put on a show here. Tsunoda starting P20. I think we just start on the hards with him and try and go as long as possible. Hope for a safety car or something to help his race. And how many laps could we get to? Maybe lap 33. I think without a safety car, he's not scoring points. So we'll get on the hards, take him for as long as possible, pray something crazy happens, and we'll go from there. But all eyes are on Porcher. That's pretty good. All right, we're about to get underway. Is that Perez on pole? Oh, no, it's a Ferrari on pole. Perez, P2. Verstappen took a penalty. He's down in P18. Hamilton and Russell also took penalties. They're all the way down there. Porcher already finding a place. We're up against Hulkenberg. If we get ahead of Hulkenberg, that'll be huge because although their car is a little bit faster than us, I'm sure he'll be in our race. He is on the soft tyres. Everybody's on the softs except for Alonso, Porcher, and Tsunoda. Have we done something wrong here? Have we missed the bullet? I don't know, but we found a place anyway. Up into P6 with Porcher, or is it? The Haas comes back, and it's P7 for Porcher. That's fine. That's fine. Leclerc's going to get through as well. Just try and hold on up these positions for as long as possible so we could create a gap from the McLarens, maybe from Logan Sargent as well. And the main thing that we want to do is hold off Logan Sargent for as long as possible. He's on the soft tyres, but it is a Williams. We're fighting Williams in the championship. We probably have the pace to hold him. Even on the medium tyres, I think we should be able to just about hold on, as he probably thinks about a move, but we hold on. P8, being this far up is huge. It is huge for us. And you got Tsunoda just chilling at the back of the grid, trying to hold on. And nothing's really going to come for his race, I don't think. Yeah, we could be in trouble here. We've lost DRS already. Sargent, through he goes. Through goes Verstappen as well. We're down to P13. Now is when we can maybe start to hold off the cars behind. I mean, we've got Piastri behind. We're going to get DRS from Verstappen. I think Piastri just missing out. That would be pretty huge if he misses out on DRS to us, which I think he does. He does. So he doesn't get DRS. I don't know why we're going at Verstappen, poor chair. You might as well just chill behind. You don't want to piss off the Red Bull team. But we could try and hold on to the back of Verstappen now, at least for maybe half a lap. I don't know if we can do much longer than that. Just to get DRS again. Try and create a gap between us and Piastri. We know people are going to have to retire if we want to get points. It's as simple as that. Sargent up in P7. Cooking. He is cooking. We are in the mediums as well. Other teams, I think they could do a one-stop. Tsunoda. Mate, you gotta go for it at some point. Danny inside. Okay. We're turning up. You got to go for it. I don't know what's happened to Guan Yu Zhou, but you've got to go for it. Next time through, we're going full attack, full push, full deployment, and an easy pass. Please and thank you. Please, Yuki. Around the outside, we take those on the Alfa Romeo. See you later, son. Tsunoda up in the P19. I mean, why was that? Their tyres are going down now, the soft runners. So we should start to see a little bit of a swap over, just like you saw then. The hards should start to work a little better. The mediums should start to work a little bit better. Pourchaire's in a good spot for that as well. And Tsunoda could actually just push on a little bit. Verstappen was the first one to pit. You got Russell coming into the pits as well. I want these soft runners out my race. Hulkenberg, yeah, they're all pitting now. They're all pitting. They're all on worn softs. Albon stays out. The cars around me stay out just to annoy the shit out of me. Of course they do. Leclerc down at 32%. You would expect him to be pitting very soon. Yellow flag. Go on. Give me something. Give me something. Alonso. He's had a bit of a spinneroonie. He was on the medium tyres. What's he done? He's just dropped it himself. Oh, that's tragic. That is tragic. I mean, his tyres must be pretty shot after that. Hold on, slow it down. As, see, Pourchaire still right behind Albon. Magnussen did get through. Alonso's tyres, though. Are they shot? No, they're only down to 4. They didn't even take... He's fine. Literally did nothing. Other than lose him a few seconds. So, nothing involving our race. I need these guys to get in the pits. They're really annoying the crap out of me. Look, fight after you get out the pits against each other. Not against me right now. Pourchaire just wants to get on with his race. You guys are pissing him off. Into the pits you peel, boys. No one goes in. Why around me is everyone staying out? Yuki is literally just holding them all up. He's been a massive pain in the arse. He's got DRS on Norris up ahead. Leclerc does come into the pits. Magnussen stays out. Albon stays out. We're about to create a massive train here. Tsunoda is on the back now of this train. He's had a really good first stint, actually. I'm not trying to jinx it, but this race has been going really well on the basis that no one's crashed yet. That is perfect. And Tsunoda is behind Pourchaire. I think we're going to do this. Oh. Thing is, I don't want to do the switch because then all the cars behind get let through. Let's just go full attack mode, full push, and force our way through this way. We'll do it down the next DRS straight. What would be perfect right now is a red flag. A red flag would be unbelievable. But we would have to be in dreamland for that to happen. So let's go full push with Tsunoda. There he goes. He gets the moves done really easy. And he moves up into P6. Pourchaire, keep doing your thing, mate. Hold them up. Hold them up. Part of me wants to leave him out another lap because of how he's defended. He's just holding them up, annoying them. And if a safety car comes out or a red flag comes out, this is good. This helps us holding up, especially in Alpine, who could be in our race. We want a red flag literally this lap. Otherwise, it doesn't really help us. But we want a red flag. We're going to pit Pourchaire at the end of the lap. Hit him onto a set of hards. Take him to the end of the Grand Prix. See if we can maximize his race. I think it's been ruined a little bit by this defense. But these cars, they're going to get to the end of the Grand Prix. Their tyres are going to be a little more worn. You know, Verstappen, 87%. He's not in our race anyway. As he does make that dive on Pourchaire. Finally gets on through. So see you later, Max. But yeah, Sargent 85, Hulkenberg 85. By the end of the Grand Prix, they're going to be dying a little bit. We trust the pit crew. They never let us down. Never. As you see, Alonso having a problem. What have we got? Have we got a 2.2 second pit stop? Something decent? 2.4. We take those any day of the week. Magnussen down the straight. He's going to come out ahead of us. Bottas is probably going to come out ahead of us as well. As out the pits we come. Are we out ahead of the McLarens? No, we're not. We're behind the McLarens. Oh, we're behind Albon. Oh, we're a long way back. I think the big mistake was not pitting Pourchaire early enough. Coming out behind Albon Piastri is a pain in the arse. But what's happened? Come on. Be a yellow flag. It is a yellow flag. Be a safety car. Be something. Norris has crashed. That was right in front of us. We need something for Tsunoda's race. It could change everything. That's a VSC at least. I don't think it is. Otherwise, it would have came out already. Ah, that's annoying. That is annoying. But that is Norris. Out the way for Pourchaire. He says, thank you very much. See you later, fella. And we'll see. This is us praying at this point. Praying to the F1 gods to give us a safety car, a red flag. Something to help us out. We go one more lap with Yuki. And then we're going to pit him. So we're going to pit him at the end of this lap. Nothing's happened for us. Go on to a set of mediums. Should be a lot faster than the other cars, but no one's retired. I mean, the only thing we had was a Norris crash and an Alonso spin. Other than that, it's been a dull race, you know. And the car with our speed, we need stuff to happen. We need people to retire. We need crashes. And none of that has happened, really, today. So, Tsunoda into the pits. We need a decent pit stop, though. Get him a decent pit stop. See what he can do. Into the pits we go. Looks all right. 2.5, we'll take it. We'll take it. It's not terrible. Pourchaire coming down the straight. I was going to say, if Tsunoda came out ahead of him, that would have been crazy. Tsunoda should have been ahead of the McLaren, but decided to back out of it for some reason. I mean, he makes light work of it, though. 3 goes on Piastri very quick on the medium tyres. They're working well. Through Tsunoda goes on Pourchaire. We made that one pretty easy. Basically told him, don't fight. And through he goes. Pourchaire, it's been a disappointing race, to be honest. He had a good qualifying. His race, he's not lived up to the same expectations. I mean, I guess it is his first race. And De Vries was never anywhere near Tsunoda. So to be with Tsunoda with 15 laps to go, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. It could be a lot worse. Although Tsunoda is going to move up the field. I mean, I don't see anywhere higher than a potentially P14. Tsunoda on Alex Albon. See you later. There's another one. Okay, we're up in a P14. He's going to have DRS down the next straight. We should be able to stay far enough ahead where he can't make the move straight back at us. 7 seconds to the Haas cars up in front. We're not going to close that gap in 10 laps. We just got to separate ourselves from Albon and then just pray something happens. Tsunoda's in range. He's in range of getting the Haas cars. He could get Hulkenberg. Oh, I thought he went for it then. He's going to get Hulkenberg down the next straight. And then we can maybe get Magnussen in the next couple laps. Tsunoda's done it there. Did we get the DRS? I'm not sure where the detection zone was. We did. We got the DRS as well. We're through on Hulkenberg. Magnussen's up next. These mediums are coming alive late in the Grand Prix. Sargent is only another 3 seconds up the road. Something could be happening here. We've gone like this with Pourchaire. We're trying to make him go as slow as possible now because I don't think he's getting to the end of the Grand Prix. He's going to run out of fuel. Tsunoda, on the other hand, though, he will be just fine. Look at him. He is cooking. He's cooking here in Monza. He's going to go for... I wonder if he's going to go for the same move. Is he going to do the same thing? Just like he did at Hulkenberg. Down the inside. Yuki Tsunoda. No, he's going to wait for the straight this time. Should be a relatively easy overtake. Just peel off to the side, Yuki. Down the inside. Oh, honestly, what a drive this is from Yuki. Down the inside. See you later to the Haas car. P12. I can't remember I've seen a drive like this from Tsunoda. From P20 on the grid, he's got up to P12. Could be P11. And this is going to be a huge shame that he's not going to be able to score points if he does get P11, because this is a sensational drive right now. Leclerc is close to lapping Pourchaire. I think Pourchaire is just going to make it. It's going to be close. Tsunoda, on the other hand, look how close he is to the back of Sargent. He's going to get it done. Not down this straight, but the following straight, we're going to go for it. Tsunoda is going to come back to pick up a P11, which is absolutely unbelievable. It is unbelievable. Go for it now. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Down this straight. Go on. With a lap to spare. Tsunoda around the outside. Down the inside. Look at that. He switched it back. Go on, Yuki. P11. What a drive. That's his favourite position as well. P11. He loves it. He loves it there. Tsunoda through on Logan Sargent. Pourchaire. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Come on. The two Ferraris are battling like crazy. If you need to, get lapped, Pourchaire. If you need to, get lapped. I think he actually could do it without getting lapped. But Tsunoda, on the other hand, we're trying to push with him. Stay away from Logan Sargent. And you see the Ferraris going side by side in the final lap at Monza. This would be fireworks if this was in real life. This is mental stuff. Look at this. It's like they're celebrating, but no, they're racing side by side. Carlos Sainz with the upper hand, but Leclerc will get the DRS down the straight. Who's going to take the victory? You see Pourchaire in front. Pourchaire's actually P1. They're fighting for P2 and P3. We're going to imagine it like that. Sainz is going to hold on. It was like a side-by-side last lap battle. Carlos Sainz will hold on to beat Charles Leclerc by the looks of it. Pourchaire, I think, he's going to have enough fuel. He should have enough fuel. It's going to be awfully close. It's going to be touch and go whether Pourchaire makes the line or not. But Carlos Sainz rounds the final corner to take home victory. Oh my goodness me! I didn't realise they were going side by side. It's going mental. Sainz takes victory and Sargent has put Tsunoda under pressure for the P11. Who's going to take P11? Tsunoda stays ahead for now. We're going to watch the fuel of Tsunoda as well. Pourchaire, he's holding on for dear life just to finish the Grand Prix. It's all kicking off at the end there. I think Pourchaire should be okay. It's a guaranteed P17 anyway because Piastri, Norris and Zhou were lapped. But we wanted to see the checkered flag. Tsunoda, is he going to hold on? I think just about Tsunoda's going to hold on to that P11. That is so unlucky that no one ahead of him has retired, as Sargent might be looking at one last look. I don't think he's going to get it. Pourchaire looks like he's just going to survive with the fuel. It's touch and go still, but I think he's just going to make it. Tsunoda up to the line. What a drive from Yuki Tsunoda. P11 from P12. And maybe if he didn't have the 20 place grid penalty, he could have done more and he could have potentially scored points for us. But that's a drive that will keep his seat for next year. What a drive from Tsunoda. Pourchaire's going to survive as well. He's got just enough fuel. P17 for Theo Pourchaire. Not the best debut, but not the worst either. He didn't put it in the wall. And for a rookie driver who we're going to be hopefully developing over the next year or two, it's not bad at all. You got Liam Lawson as well waiting in the wings, probably wondering when's his chance. But we picked Pourchaire instead. I mean, Sainz ends up winning the battle over Leclerc. Leclerc went up 7 places and almost won the Grand Prix. But what a drive that was from Sainz. Verstappen did a good job to get onto the podium as well. And you can see Tsunoda so unlucky. He's my driver of the day. What a drive that was. Pourchaire dropped down 10 places, dropped like a stone. Could have been the strategy he was on. But Tsunoda made it work really well and shows us why he's the team leader. You can see Tsunoda picking up the only 4 points for us this season, and you can't see how many points we got on the screen, but we got 4 compared to Alfa Romeo's 6. We got to find points if we want that P7, or if we don't want to come last at the very least. And we got a point on the. Oh, we got several points on the DHL fastest lap. Look at this. I think you actually get money for this at the end of the year, so this is somewhat important. We're up to 8th now ahead of Alfa Romeo, and hopefully we can get up further as well. We need all the money we can get, as we did put Lawson into practice and he got smoked. by Pourchaire. So I think Pourchaire might be the better choice. His race pace obviously isn't going to be there, but he's got that raw pace that we can develop, and Tsunoda can hopefully spearhead the team forward. Next time out, we're in Singapore. Probably not a track suited to our car. I mean, we've only got 700,000 as well. There's not a lot we could do. The new ATR period starts in a few days, but I don't think we'll be able to. We just don't have the money. We're struggling. We are struggling. It's going to be a battle to not finish dead last. We've also got to think about renewing Tsunoda's contract at some point, and that drive in Monza it's a drive that's going to get your contract renewed. So that was pretty solid from him. You can see everything passed. That's a relief. I mean, we're not used to seeing that. And yeah, I mean, we are low on money just because we had to spend like 8 million, 9 million on taking brand new parts for Tsunoda. So if we could stop doing that, that would be lovely. Singapore is usually a crazy race. Safety cars, red flags. There's lots going on. So hopefully that'll be something for us. So we'll see next time in Singapore if we can maybe score a point or two and see if it's a crazy race. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you go ahead, leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.